We are now connected.
If this video showed up for you today, it's because you are going through an ascension right now. That's right. You are moving up in frequency and vibration, and this is a message that your soul needs to hear as you are leveling up through this ascension. I know that many of you have been mentioning that you have been experiencing these ascension symptoms. This is why. So trust that this video showed up for you today for a reason. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you're finding this video is exactly when you're meant to. So let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So I sat with the energy I was feeling as I was preparing for this reading and pulled 3 oracle cards. The first one that came through is that there is an amazing story that is unfolding for you right now. So the message here is some situations are more than meets the eye. While it may appear like an ordinary event that is happening in your life right now, it could be that there's magic that is unfolding for you. So don't judge a book by its cover. So right now in your experience, there is some magic that is unfolding, and I feel that there's more to what is actually going on in your life right now. So an amazing story is unfolding. The next card that came forward was Path to Mastery. You are on the path to mastery. So the message here is you're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you will soon master. So this might feel unfamiliar, or you're finding that you're doing something new. And this is where it all begins, because you are going to soon master it, right? You are on that path to mastery. And the third card was the superpower of perseverance. This is something that Spirit is encouraging you to carry and apply in your life right now. So the message here is you've gotten through survival mode. Now it's time to live and blossom into more. The worst is behind you, so you are stepping into this experience where you are blossoming. And I feel right now you are blossoming. You're feeling it inside of you. You are seeing the results and everything that is shifting and changing to match this frequency and vibration. So perseverance is going to be a superpower that you can apply right now as you're moving through this. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else Spirit wants to share with you. So we are getting here King of Pentacles. I feel you are stepping into an abundance era where you're going to see a lot of beautiful things that happen for you. Magic that you are putting out in the world that is now returning to you. This is a solid foundation that you have created, and I feel everything that you have gone through, there is a purpose and a reason behind it that has led you here. So King of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. I'm getting inspiration here. That's that path to mastery. Something is piquing your interest. This is also a connection to your intuition, to your spirit guide. So I feel there's a lot happening with the Ace of Swords. A lot that I feel is opening up for you in your experience. So Ace of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. So we've got double King cards here. This is double masculine energy. And what I'm getting here is some of you are being called to soften into your experience rather than pushing through it. It's slowing down and actually being within the experience so that we are present in this moment and not caught up in yesterday or worrying about tomorrow. They want you to be in the here and the now and focus on that, because this is where the magic happens. Okay, so this is the King of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. Oh my goodness. All the power to you. Like you're feeling very brave, courageous, and powerful. And there is nothing that can stand in your way. This is what I feel like. You are determined. You are persevering. There is something that you are seeing, and there is nothing that is going to stop you from actually achieving this. Like I'm seeing will, I'm seeing desire that is being conjured through you, like in a good way. So before I continue on, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also pass it along to someone that might need to hear its message. And I'm going to leave you your individual readings in the comment section below. So make sure you check those out because they are an extension of this collective reading for you today. So also, if you're enjoying my content, everyone, and you're feeling a connection to me, a really great way for you to support me is by subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. That helps the channel to boost in frequency, allowing my messages to land with the souls that need them. So once again, thank you so very much, everyone, for all of your love and support here in this community. So the double kings is so awesome because I know that you pack a punch. You are meant to leave a dent in this world. Like there's a purpose why you're here in this lifetime. I feel there's a mission as well. And I'm getting a soul contract, something that is being reminded to you, like something that is filling some sort of a hole. I feel that this is something that you have filled on your own, this hole. So that might resonate for some of you out there. Now, this King of Pentacles, there is an opportunity that you have taken up on. I don't know if this is a business that you are launching or something that you're trying to start. I feel that this is the expansion, right? This is where things are really going to grow and progress. It's like you're reaching another level. And I feel that you've put a lot of effort and energy already into whatever this is. And I feel there's been some shifts that have happened here in the past as well, where you have rerouted or gone different ways, maybe experienced disappointments and things that you had to go through to get to where you are now. Each of these experiences, again, there was a reason behind them. It was to build strength and to learn. This is where your consciousness was expanding, is through some of the lessons that you learned through the experiences that felt challenging. And then there's the ones that you have overcome, right? This is where the strength, the courage, and the bravery come in. So I feel there's a story unfolding here, which is your story, through the King of Pentacles. There's value in what you do, and there's value to why your soul is here. I feel sometimes we don't feel like we have the crown on, and we're either taking up space. I feel this energy. There's something here in the background that feels like self-doubt or limiting beliefs. And I feel this is something that some of you may be getting over and leaving behind. This feels like that survival mode that is finally peeling away. And you reaching this point where you understand that you are now moving on to something bigger and better, and everything that happened, whatever it is that you had to endure, it's almost like it's being erased, but not completely erased, but erased in a way that it's no longer standing in front of you and you're not doubting yourself or feeling like you can't break through it. So I feel this King of Pentacles is this honing in on your power to bust through some sort of like barrier. And this is why I feel you have perseverance, is because the worst is behind you. It is showing you that you're no longer here needing to be in survival mode. You can take that armor off and allow yourself to bloom and blossom here, right? So I feel this is an opportunity for you to actually step forward and not, continue on that path where you're stressing and worrying or procrastinating or doubting. Now, I feel some of you have built a very strong foundation and you're reaching the next level of your life. You've been feeling this already. You know that something is about to happen because you've been putting energy into this something happening, right? And Maybe life right now feels like it's just chugging along. It's just an ordinary experience. Every day it's the same thing. And now there's like this interruption in your schedule or something that is going on that is maybe shaking things up. And I feel that the power of your mind is being activated in some way in this scenario. It's almost like you're having to come up with a new idea or new way of doing something, right? It's an interruption that you are noticing. And I feel you have pattern recognition, like your ability to pick up on patterns and things when they shift. It does happen through interruption in a flow, a rhythm. And you are someone who has this rare ability to pick up on that. So because you're able to do this, you're able to readjust or prepare or make necessary changes. So right now in your experience, there may be something happening where things are shifting and you're noticing and you're making the necessary adjustments to move with this new rhythm and flow. That is the King of Pentacles. It's the awareness of your material world, the changes that come in, but because you are grounded and rooted, you're able to shift effortlessly with these changes. And you've created this solid foundation already. I'm seeing it for you, right? So you've been doing really well already. I feel that spirit has been trying to communicate with you in many different ways. These are your ancestors. These are loved ones on the other side that are coming through as well. So I feel this is your connection to spirit and to the other side that is much more stronger. So, you know, you might be receiving a lot of premonitions, or you're feeling these bursts of inspiration or motivation where you're wanting to take action. It's almost like you know exactly what you have to do, so you're finding yourself doing it. And there's a lot of non-negotiables here with some of the energy and messages that are coming in where you're like, you know what? Yes, that is a non-negotiable for me, so I'm going to act on that. And I feel for some of you, there's a bigger vision here. Like there's something that you are clearly seeing. And this is now materializing. It is now taking shape. And maybe in the experience you are currently in, you're not seeing what's actually taking shape. And I feel that that's okay if you're not seeing that, but you're definitely feeling it. Those of you especially that are spiritually in tune, you are feeling that something is happening. Something is happening in your favor. So you might be feeling a lot, or you might be thinking more about the future, more about how you're going to make this vision come true. You know, maybe trying to balance things out or switch things up to see how you can fit whatever this vision is, this desire into your life right now. So I feel that some of you have been trying to find a way, and maybe you've been trying to find a way for a very long time. And now you are ready because something unlike anything you have experienced is coming into your ordinary life. And this is the message your soul needs to hear as you evolve into that version that is stepping into this new timeline, into this new experience. Okay, so if you are feeling overwhelmed because of your thoughts, if your mind feels very busy, or you feel you've been on autopilot for too long, I feel that autopilot for some of us is a survival coping pattern or way to keep yourself safe, is to just automatically go into that autopilot and allow yourself to coast without being aware, or, you know, whatever it is you feel is creating fear or you're afraid of. There's something here that I'm picking up on that might be interfering with you taking action on something that you have been thinking about. You know, sometimes I'm sitting and thinking about this exercise that I'm going to do, and as I'm watching it, it feels like I'm doing it already, right? It's kind of weird. And then I'm like, what am I doing here? I should just get up and do it instead of sitting here watching it and thinking about it. I need to just do it. So I feel that just do it. This is Nike. I don't know, some of you might be wearing a Nike hoodie, or you may have Nike shoes, or you've seen the branding of Nike coming in and the words just do it. You've been seeing more of this. And I feel this is because Spirit is encouraging you to just do it. I feel there's been some sort of a stall here. And you know what? Maybe the stall is here because you are meant to pause and reflect, right? You know what it is that you need to do in this pause, right? So just do it. So that is the Ace of Swords. And then we have the King of Swords. This is mastery. This is you mastering the power of your mind. This is you being aware of the thoughts that you are thinking. This is you aware and being intentional with the decisions that you are making and the actions that you are taking, even the words that you are speaking. So I feel that communication right now for you is going to be a superpower. Being very clear about what it is that you desire with the universe, being clear about how you feel, being clear about your boundaries. Communication, again, is going to unlock a lot for you as you are moving through whatever it is that you're moving through. I feel because some of you are feeling ascension symptoms, you might not be feeling good. Like you might be feeling dizzy spells, headaches, body aches, things going on with your physical body. Just feeling tired and lethargic. Listen to your body, give your body rest, tend to what it is that you are feeling. And I also feel for some of you, it feels like a weight has been lifted. You know, it's like you're finally able to breathe again. And because you're able to swim to shore and continue on with something. Continue on with your life, continue on with your project, continue on mastering your craft, learning. I feel there's been some sort of period of stagnancy in your life where you might be finding that you are catching up. And there's nothing wrong with that because we all have our own timing. And what I'm getting here with the timing for some of you is you're feeling like you're behind, or you've lost time, or time's ticking away and something isn't happening. But something is happening. And this is what they want you to believe in, right? It's the power of your mind that they want you to be very aware of, because whatever it is that you are thinking is what is happening in your life. It's, you know, it's interesting how they're sharing it, because the more you focus on something, the more that your reticular activating system, your subconscious, thinks it's important. So it begins to detect things around you that confirms that what you're thinking is in fact what is actually happening. So I feel here Spirit is encouraging you to master looking through the lens of abundance, looking through the lens of love, not lack, not scarcity. If you've been there in that other mindset, it is time for you to start practicing working with a more positive, optimistic mindset. You have full control over this, is what they're saying. All you have to do is make that choice to actually just do that, to focus on the abundance. So in my own experience, I've realized that light and dark exist in the same experience. It's up to us what we want to see within the experience we are having. And I feel many of you out there have built this strength, built this solid foundation where no matter what kind of chaos is happening externally to you, you're able to show up with peace in your heart, peace in your mind, clear with your intentions, and trusting what it is that you know, and trusting your intuition. It doesn't matter, again, the external energy, because you are not here to match that external energy. You are not here to compete with it. You are not here to compare yourself to it. You are here to create your reality. And I feel this is what Spirit is encouraging you to do, is to focus on creating that rather than what is not happening. Because when you focus on what is not happening, you're going to see more of what is not happening, right? So it really matters, you know, what's in this mind of yours. And the other thing I'm feeling here is you may be acting like a mediator somewhere in your life at the same time as all of this is going on. We have layers of experiences that we are moving through. And what I feel is happening is I'm getting advisors, coaches, or mentors, getting advice from someone that knows a little bit more than you. You know, maybe has expertise in this specific field of interest for you, right? Maybe you are learning more about tarot, astrology. Maybe you're learning how to garden. Whatever this is, I feel the more that you can learn, the more that you expand your mind, and the more that you can see, the more that you can do. And, you know, there's something I feel you are beginning. This might be a learning journey. And I'm seeing you doing really well. I really do feel that whatever it is that you're taking on right now, if you've been doubting yourself, looking for guidance, looking for some sort of clarity or signs, they are already here. And I'm getting the turquoise stone coming in. I don't know what stone this is. It's turquoise, just like this king right on his chest. I feel this might be a really good stone for you to carry this color, right? Because it is amplifying your ability to create, your ability to heal, your ability to teach, your ability to be an authority and a leader in your experience. This is what you're rising up to. This is what the ascension is all about. You are moving to the next level of your expertise. This is going to show up as you voicing yourself and people actually listening, right? Because you know what it is that you're talking about. You might be promoted at work as a leader, as a team lead somewhere, or you're just taking on more of a role at the forefront. You're not behind, you're not a follower anymore, you're leading the way. And I'm getting the trailblazer that's coming through. I'm getting the wolf as a spirit animal that is guiding you through this as well. So partnerships, working with others. I'm getting commitments, alignments, and also alliances is also coming up here. This joining of forces, right? Collaborations, these are going to work in your favor. So perhaps there's an opportunity for you to work with someone. And I feel this is going to help you really grow. And it feels like there's a branch that is stretching out to support you here in your experience. And this is something that they really want you to think about. Now, in my meditation, I did pull the Ascension card. This is why I feel you are going through an ascension right now. And if you take a look at the image, I feel some of you are going to resonate with it, right? So let me read you the interpretation of this card here. So you have been growing spiritually, and as a result, your consciousness is naturally expanding. You can more readily see, know, feel, and receive impressions from higher spiritual sources of insight. You are going through an important phase of ascending that is transforming your experience of the material world from something that you must control, conquer, or possess into a living expression of radiant spirituality to be cherished. So I feel it's going from material to consciousness, right? So as your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, you will experience spontaneous light body activations. This is a process of ongoing realization of embodied light, which opens you up to new, varied, and special spiritual experiences. You may need more rest, healing, hydration, movement, and meditation to integrate this increasing degree of light and the consciousness it stimulates within you. In time, it will become more natural for you, and you shall go through a further increase of light quotients. For now, rest to integrate and progress. So as you are moving through your experience, make sure you are resting your body in order to integrate. Now, I do have an invocation for you that I wanted to share with you. And at the end of this, you can say, "So be it," to claim the energy. I call upon the unconditional loving guidance that spiritually benefits all beings. I invite divine mercy, grace, protection, and support to flow into my heart, supporting my soul's ascension process to grow spiritually and shift to a higher vibrational reality of love. I use my free will to ground myself now, and through steady intention, I permit activation of my light body, expanding my access to higher consciousness through my heart and facilitating the spiritual integration of multidimensional divine blessings to generate widespread benefit. May this process be steady, gentle, and safeguarded by the light. May the beings of unconditional love facilitating increased spiritual light quotient within humanity be empowered and invited to manifest their will for the greatest good. So be it. So be it. So that is your message from the Light Workers Oracle. This is what this card deck is. And I really feel that many of you out there are light workers. And I feel that you carry war wounds. This is what I'm getting through this card. It is the many challenges that you have overcome that has activated you. This is what I'm feeling here. And this ascension is going to be incredibly important for you because you are rising to this higher version of yourself that is meant to, I feel, conquer your reality. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, close and seal your reading now with an angel number. Some of you might already be seeing this angel number around. And what we are getting for you is 2929, letting go. You're going to find yourself as you are rising, letting go of everything that no longer serves you. So the message here is all your losses are becoming your gains. Where you're experiencing losses, know that there are gains coming there. There is potential here for anything to happen. You are going to find that you are starting over. The Ace of Swords is bringing in new beginnings. They want you to bury your past. They want you to stop continuing to focus on it or remembering it, because I feel the energy is creating something in your reality that you're no longer aligned to. You are on to new adventures now, so it's time for you to move on to new adventures. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I wanted to officially announce that my next live event is secured for June the 19th. This is the Sacred Goddess Activation Ritual where we will be working with the goddess Isis. Last year, this event sold out, so make sure you secure your spot early. I'm going to leave you all the information in the description box below. So what we will be doing together is a collective tarot reading. And you get to pull your own cards, receive your own messages. We're going to do some journaling together. We're going to do a releasing and letting go ritual. We're going to do a water ceremony and a manifestation ritual. We're going to do guided movement meditations where I have created all of the music. I'm so looking forward to this, everyone. It is going to be a very empowering event. You're going to walk out feeling very alive from this one. So again, if you're wanting to secure your spot, do it early. The information is going to be in the description box below for you. I can't wait to see you all there.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Rhea and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at 𝐀𝐀𝐈𝐋.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank you for watching.
I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.